52. It was 62 degrees today in Pendleton. That's a record high. 47, meanwhile, in Burns. Redmond, 50 degrees. The Dalles, 57. West of the Cascades, temperatures in the 50s. 56 for Salem. Same thing down in Brookings. Astoria at 54. Lows overnight last night. 46 in Newport. 52 for Salem. Redmond, 44 degrees. Burns, 31. Rainfall over the past 24 hours. Around a ½ inch west of the Cascades, with almost 2 inches of rain in the past 24 hours up in Forks, Washington. Here's a look at the forecast statewide. They look like this. Along the coast, look for showers tonight. Possibly even a thunderstorm thrown in for good measure, with showers about on Wednesday. Highs tomorrow along the coast, 45 to 50 degrees. There's a small craft advisory up for the entire coastline for the rest of tonight. West-southwest winds at 15 to 25 knots. Now, in the eastern part of the state, showers, and maybe snow and or rain. The snow level, as you can see, 3,500 feet. So if you're at elevation, you may see some snow showers. In the Cascades, snow showers tonight and tomorrow. Maybe a foot of snow overnight tonight. Snow level, look at that, dropping down to 2,500 feet over the next 24 hours. In the Gorge, showers tonight and Wednesday. Highs tomorrow, 44 to 48, with a brisk west wind at 20 to 35 miles per hour. In the Valley, showers, maybe even a thunderstorm thrown in for good measure tonight. Scattered showers on the way for Wednesday. Lows overnight tonight in the low to mid-40s. Highs tomorrow, 45 to 50. Here in the Portland-Vancouver metropolitan area, showers, maybe even a thunderstorm tonight. Showers on the way for Thursday. Low overnight tonight, 37 degrees. High tomorrow, 46. Showers should come to an end on Thursday, 43 degrees. A dry, mostly sunny day on Friday, 40 degrees. And for the weekend, right now at least, mostly cloudy skies with a chance of rain, temperatures in the low to mid-40s.
Friday had a picnic day, huh?
Yeah, get out and enjoy it.
Okay. Oh, good, a picnic. Great idea, Larry. We'll preview tonight's Blazer game in just a few minutes.
But first, see how one man got a cheap divorce. It's not for everyone. We'll see who's eligible. That's next.
This News 8 stock report is brought to you by Bidwell & Company, Oregon's discount commission stockbroker. Patients trusted him with their intimate secrets. Now find out how a phony psychologist was exposed on the next Inside Edition. Tomorrow night at 7:30.
So you always dreamed about owning a boat. Well, now's the time to make your dream a reality at the Portland Boat Show, January 8th through the 16th at the Expo Center. Shop and compare the best brands and newest styles. Cabin cruisers, yachts, runabouts, fishing boats, and ski boats, plus personal watercraft and marine electronics. Explore nearly 250,000 square feet, packed with new boats and boating accessories. Come find your dream at the Portland Boat Show, the biggest far and away.
This More You Know message is brought to you by Payless and KGW TV.
Today's youth are our most precious resource, but sadly, many kids aren't getting the kind of attention they need to succeed. Committed Partners for Youth is a local program that is dedicated to helping at-risk youth. Each youth is paired with a trained volunteer adult. Together, they participate in a year-long program that provides weekly training to turn the kids' lives around. Be a part of this program that will help shape.
What do you get when hot and cool come together?
Hot eat, cool treats at Dairy Queen.
Can this be right? A hamburger or double hamburger topped with lettuce and tomato for half price.
That's right.
A deal this juicy can't last long. A big home-style burger made with 100% all beef topped with lettuce and tomato. At just half price, they're going.
Hot eat, cool treats. We treat you right.
50% off. Now with a Binion's newspaper coupon, all frames are 50% off. Thousands of styles, all the designer names. Get your new glasses and save while all frames are 50% off at Binion's.
This is News 8.
So many marriages end in divorce.
And couples often end up paying both emotionally and financially. On the Oprah Winfrey Show, couples were tested today to see if they'd be likely to get a divorce. And apparently, this is the season of divorce in Oregon.
Veteran divorce lawyers tell us many couples who tried to patch up broken marriages over the holidays call it quits in January. And that can mean a fortune in legal fees.
But News 8's Pat Doris tells us it doesn't have to.
Brad Dorner is a Portland realtor who's had his ups and downs in marriage. He's been divorced 3 times. The first time, children and property were involved, so he used a lawyer. But the last 2, he did himself.
See if I could obtain a divorce and save some money in the process.
He was successful in both. In Oregon, the cheapest way to do it yourself is by picking up a summary dissolution packet from the local courthouse. It has all the forms you need and instructions, but it's not for everyone. You can only use the packet if you've been married less than 10 years, if you have no children, if you have bills that total less than $10,000, and if you do not own a house or real estate or other real property. If you don't meet those conditions, there's another option which Brad used, and it's generally cheaper than a private attorney. For a price, companies will help you file your own divorce.
If everything's mutually agreed upon, then it is something to look into.
Brad used a company run by Amy Elliott, an attorney, called Divorce Yourself. For $78, she'll give you the paperwork you need and some advice at getting it all right. Elliott says she gets 40 to 50 calls a day.
People are looking for low-cost help, and lawyers are just too expensive.
Brad Dorner is a big believer in avoiding those high attorney fees. He hopes there's not a fourth divorce in his future, but if there is, he'll do it himself. Pat Doris, News 8.
In Washington State, bookstores and stationery stores sell packets which tell you how to file your own divorce. We're also told some stores in Oregon sell similar packets.
Well, the stock market had a good day, up more than 27 points to 3783.90. Volume was very heavy. Looking at local stocks now, Albertsons held steady. Boeing dropped 5.8. Hewlett-Packard was up the same. Intel gained 2.25. Dropped a quarter, and U.S. Bancorp picked up 1/8 of a point. U.S. West dropped a quarter. Weyerhaeuser was up 1 7/8. Then Willamette Industries was up 3/4.
The Blazers take on one of the hottest teams in the NBA tonight.
But the Houston Rockets have been sputtering lately. Joe Becker takes a look at tonight's game when we come back.
The Blazers blast off against the Rockets tonight at 5:30. Destination Channel 8.
How far would you go to get rid of a problem teen? Their parents had them committed 20 times on the next Oprah.
Tomorrow at 4.
This is it. The decision has been made.
After 72 years in business, Rubenstein's Furniture is closing its Tigard and Eugene stores forever.
Everything must be sold.
Nothing will be held back in Rubenstein's multi-million-dollar inventory of quality home furnishings. It's a store closing sale. Every item in every department has been reduced. Rubenstein's is determined to empty their stores of merchandise.
It's official. The word has come down, and it's...
The doors are closing forever.
Get to Rubenstein's Furniture now.
This incredible sale is going on at all 3 Rubenstein's Furniture locations.
Channel 8 and Portland General Electric are pleased to honor citizens who care. Good citizens fill our communities. People who care for our environment, offer friendship to senior citizens, give an old home a new start, help a disabled child, collect food and clothing. This year, Channel 8 and Portland General Electric invite you to join us in nominating deserving citizens, people who give extraordinary service to causes we honor and celebrate. Pick up a nomination form at Channel 8 or call 226-5000.
50% off all frames. Right now, with a Binions newspaper coupon, all the frames in the store are 50% off, with thousands to choose from. All the latest styles, all designer names, all the looks you've had your eyes on, at a price you'll want to get your hands on. The pair that's perfect for you is 50% off, but only for a limited time, so come in today. Get the glasses you need and save, while all frames are 50% off at Binions.
Help homeless families. Send your check of any amount to the Channel 8 Homeless Family Fund, 1501 Southwest Jefferson Street, Portland, 97201.
Well, only a few minutes here until the game begins.
I'm real excited.
I am too.
I think they can win this game.
Do you?
Well, hoping they can win this game. The Blazers begin their tough 4-game road trip tonight at the Summit in Houston. You can see the game right here on Channel 8 in just a few minutes. Blazer announcer Bill Shanley will call the action, and Bill has this report from Houston.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. Tonight here in Houston, Texas, inside the Summit, where the Portland Trailblazers will take on the Houston Rockets. Outside, it is a beautiful Texas evening. As a matter of fact, it's been a great day all day as compared to other parts of the country. But inside tonight, the Rockets and the Portland Trailblazers. If you take a look at the newspapers down here, all you see is Buddy Gate, the Houston Oilers. They're getting all the ink. But in the lower right-hand column, there's a game story. Now, it's a rather important game for both teams. The Rockets, with the second-best record in the league at 24-4, want to begin 94 like they ended 93. And the Blazers facing another quality team, want to start this 4-game road trip on a pretty good note. It's going to be a tough chore for them, but I hope you stay with us. Houston and Portland coming up shortly.
Thank you very much, Bill. It should be an exciting game. It's also a big week for Portland's Tanya Harding. Tanya left today for Detroit, Michigan in the National Figure Skating Championship. The women begin skating Saturday, or make that Friday, and we caught up with Tanya this morning at the airport.
It was bright and early, not yet 7 a.m., but Tanya was very upbeat and confident about the way things are going.
Everything's going good. My asthma's good. I feel good about my training. My coaches feel good about my training. I skated last night at 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and things are on.
The 23-year-old Harding is trying to recapture the magic she performed to win the Nationals back in 1991. Only the top 2 skaters at Nationals will make the Olympic team. Her main competition will be reigning champ Nancy Kerrigan. Kerrigan has reportedly said that Harding was easy to beat. That doesn't sit too well with Tanya.
We'll see. Judges are going to do what's right. And if I do a clean program and Nancy does a clean program, I'm going to win.
Let's hope so. The NFL regular season has only been over for 1 day, and 2 head coaches have already lost their jobs. The Falcons fired Jerry Glanville today after the team went 6-10 for the 2nd year in a row. Glanville spent 4 years in Atlanta. The team had a 28-38 record and only 1 winning season. The other coach to get the boot was Richie Pettibone of the Redskins. Pettibone went to 5 Super Bowls with the Skins as a player and assistant coach. However, he lasted just 10 months as a head coach. The Skins were 4-12 this season. It was their worst record in 3 decades. And finally, the shot of the night comes from a game in San Diego. It's San Diego State against Hawaii. It's the final seconds of the game, and Derek Croft of San Diego State with a long shot banks it in from 70 feet. And get this, he's not thrilled. You know why? His team still lost by 5, 78-73. Worth another look. Terrific shot, and you can bet that's going to make the plays of the week. Nice shot. One thing about the Blazers and the Rockets have struggled a little bit. They've lost 3 of their last 5 games. However, 2 of those games have come against the Suns and the Sonics, 2 good teams.
Well, we'll hope they keep struggling tonight.
We'll hope.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
The Blazers are up next, and following the game, we'll be back with a special edition of News 8. Does a year make a difference? It was 1 year ago tonight that Wesley Allen Dodd died, executed in Washington for killing 3 boys. We'll hear how local witnesses to the hanging feel 1 year later. Also, graffiti vandals beware. In Beaverton, there's a new program in place that really pays when it comes to putting people behind bars. That's tonight, following the game, which starts in just a couple minutes from now.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy the game.
Good night. See you today.
We created a whole new automotive category. Brought the American Roadster back up to speed. And reshaped the 4-door sedan. You could say we've changed all the rules. Makes you wonder what we'll think of next. The new Dodge.
Who are the Portland Trailblazers? I mean, really, don't you want to know? What do they do off the court? Player interviews? I live for them. I want full-color action photos of my favorites. A poster? Bonus! It's all in Rip City Magazine, the definitive source for up-to-date info on the Blazers and what's happening in the NBA. It's on newsstands everywhere, or get your own subscription. Call 1-800-600-DUNK. I did. Rip City Magazine. Get it!
How is the computer section? Well, we talked with an executive from IBM in hopes that he could give us a good deal, and he told us that we could do better here at Incredible Universe than he could get it for us through his connections. So that speaks for itself, I guess.
You have a slightly favorable opinion of this place, I'd imagine.
Definitely, definitely. I think you should shop everywhere, but you're going to find that Incredible Universe is a very tough place to beat price-wise.
Watch News 8 and watch us work for you.